What is going on, everyone? So we're gonna take a break from the FJ and we're gonna do some BMW content. So this is a M4 that my buddy Jeff has an opportunity right now to wrap it. Currently at the stage of its life, we got the main body pieces done. We got the hood done, got fenders on both sides. And last night we finished up the doors and the rear quarter panel. So everything's looking pretty good. We did 3 pieces here just because how much this concaved. So we did a piece here, knifeless tape, another piece here, knifeless tape, and here. You can see we have a small seam right there. And that's because there's gonna be a carbon fiber spoiler diffuser, whatever, covering this all up. So we got all that, got everything tucked. It's very pretty. This is our first time wrapping something like this. It's definitely Jeff's first time wrapping in general, and I think he's doing a pretty damn good job. So today on the agenda is what we have left, and then we have to just put the car back together. But it is the side skirts, the rear bumper, and now the front bumper inside. This car was originally keyed from the original owner, and then the new owners, they bought it, whether it's at auction or something, they repaired it, and then now instead of getting a brand new paint job, they decided to wrap the entire thing. So that's what we're doing for them. We are wrapping the car for them. Jeff right now is gonna clean up all the side skirts, basically get all the dirt and everything out, so that when we come to wrap it, you know, we don't get extra dirt underneath and have some adhesion issues. I wanna show you the before, how badly this car was messed up, but all that's basically gone. Maybe I'll throw up some pictures, but this is kinda how the car looked. You can see, like, there are some deep scratches in here that the people that prepped this didn't do such good of a job, because if you can put your finger through it, that means it'll be shown through the wrap. But unfortunately, that is not our problem. We were just asked to wrap it and not to do any prep work or anything on that. The only thing we've done is took up all the trim pieces and everything to make our lives easier, as well as to make it as a clean job as possible. We don't want to be cutting corners. We rather tuck everything behind trim pieces so it's nice and clean. So that means the emblems are removed, and that means taking up all damaged body pieces. So I already started taking off some screws of the broken carbon splitter, well, what's rest of this carbon diffuser, and other carbon pieces, and then hand this off to Jeff. He's gonna do some light sanding because, again, I don't know if you can hear that, but these rock chips are definitely gonna be shown through the wrap. So take these pieces off, take the reflector off, and then we'll get to wrapping. So, all right. And if anyone's curious about all these trim and accent parts that dealerships usually put on, most of it's put together by just some 3M tape. I don't know if you can see this, but this is very, very thin carbon. It really does nothing, just literally just for looks. I don't know if this is factory. It could be factory, I wouldn't be surprised. This is trash though, trash. But to remove these reflectors, on the back side, I don't know if you can see it with the lighting, but it's right here. So it's just, again, double-sided tape on the back. And all you have to do is heat it up and kind of push in, and then this should pop out. There you go, see? All this is just 3M around this. Alright, so what Jeff's gonna do next is sand out any rock chips in the front bumper, and then we'll dry up everything else and then get started on finally wrapping. So I was trying to figure out if this piece is enough, because move this out of the way. This is how the side skirt is. You got the front facing like this. It concaves into here and then channels into here. So I'm gonna take this knifeless tape, contour it along here, wrap it, have a clean cut. Oh, and if you've never used knifeless tape, or this is your first time hearing about it, it's technically all it is just tape and floss, or something similar to floss. And what it does is you tape it down, pull the floss up, and it will basically cut into the vinyl. How this knifeless tape works is that it's essentially just a piece of tape with floss underneath, and you separate the floss from the tape, but my fat fingers might make it a little hard. So I guess if you have little children around to help you out, it might be easier. Alright. And we're gonna hope for that. And now, next part is you take the leftover, pull it back out, and that's it. Now you have a clean line that you didn't take a knife and cut through and ruin your paint underneath. Now granted, on this car, we really don't care because it's been keyed and everything like crazy, but on any other car with perfect paint underneath, this is your best option to go. Yep, so that's it. Pretty cool?
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the cool thing about this too is that it's like pinstriping. So if you want to do a design, flames or something on the wrap, they'll trace whatever you want, pull it, and be that design. So, yep. And now the reason to why we only go up to here is because the door jambs are black. So we just had to go up to match the inside of the door jambs. So this goes into the car. But we went up to here just a little bit, because if you were to stand, let's say 10 to 20 feet back from the car, you can still kind of see through all the jams, the crevices. So this will at least cover up that black. This is basically done. You can check out my little corners. Not bad for my first time. All right, so now all I have to do is finish taking out this, finish this edge, and we're completely done. It is time to show off what I've done. It's all completed. I trimmed up the bottom. This side, as you can see, it's not completely straight, but that's because the old piece, that's how it looked. But again, this is at the bottom. No one can see that, definitely, since it's gonna be like this. So, unless you really wanna go look underneath there, but all trimmed up. Oh, I'll fix that. Even though this is on the bottom, I'll go and let them fix that up. If anyone's ever done wrap before, vinyl wrap before, you know that the hardest part is the corners. And I think I did a decent job. These are some hardline corners. Definitely can see it right there. This is on the side skirts, this is on the bottom. And I'm just making excuses for myself. I'm gonna go back and do this one here because I definitely know I can get that much smoother. Again, a little separation here to kind of get this in there. but all this is gonna be covered up once it's popped into the body. So you're not even gonna see it here. It's gonna be like that, all covered up. We do have blemishes and everything all underneath, but again, that was all within the prep, which we had no part of. But yeah, not too shabby for our first time. Obviously, the more we do this, the better we'll get. And since I have time right now, since right now we're taking a break for lunch, here's the roll that we're dealing with. I said it's a Avery Dennison. This is a Nardo gray finish. I think it's an ash Nardo gray. Let's go into here, and I'm actually gonna leave the garage closed so you can see this more. This is what we've been working on too. But I just want to show you the whole door jamb part. As you can see, it's gonna be black in here. This is the part where the side skirt went over, and then you're gonna have this anyways covering right there. So it really all doesn't matter. We just needed to get up to this line. We did what we could to tuck everything. I think you did a pretty good job. I'm very happy how the trunk came out with the 3 pieces. But yeah, this car is definitely coming together. You should have seen it when it first came in. It was horrible. Like, this car was absolutely horrible. There was a big FU that was keyed into the hood and just keyed all the way over and over and over. This car was horrible. I don't know what the original owner did and what he did to deserve it, but I think he had it coming. I think the shop paying us to get this finish will be happy, and they do know that this is our first time wrapping a car too. So I think they'll be a little lenient also. Honestly, I think for the first time ever doing this, I think we're doing pretty good. And how my buddy Jeff even got these clients to begin with is because he details cars for a living, and part of detailers most of the time is that they do PPF and wraps and everything. But nonetheless, the people asked if he knew how to wrap. He said no, but he would love to learn. So they gave him this thing and say, do a good job on this, and we can talk more business. So this is kind of like a job interview for a future potential business to grow his business, and not just detailing, but even a DFW area that needs a car ceramic coated, full detail, paint correction, let us know. We can definitely come out and get it done for you. If you do want to get your car wrapped for a cheaper labor cost, hit us up too, because we're definitely enjoying it. At least I am. I love this process. I love the process of tearing down the car. Seeing a car transform, I think the really rewarding part. Like I said, if you saw this in person when it first came in, wow. All right guys, I think like 6 hours has passed. It's been quite a day. I realized I was not recording for most of it, and that's okay because it's been a complete shit show. But we finished our inlays on this bumper. I don't really want to show too much because I'm not really that proud of it. But anyways, we're ready to do the big piece. So I think we're ready. We're just gonna do it. I'm just gonna record just to record, but more focus on this. All right. It is almost 1 a.m. It's been a little over 6 hours, but here's our aftermath. It was definitely a war zone. We lost a lot of battles, but that being said, we won the war. This is the complete version of the M4 front bumper. This was definitely a pain in the ass to do. One more shot of the aftermath. It's gonna be fun cleaning up. So the car, I'll say, is about 90% done, because we unfortunately still have the rear bumper to do. So this doesn't look too hard. Looks like we just have to do an inlay on each end and then just cover it. But I'm glad we tackled the front bumper first, because seriously, that was a pain in the ass. All right, it is the next morning, so let's look back on what we did yesterday. For the most part, we did it in one piece. The only pieces that we did not do one piece were in here. And so we did some overlays. Surprisingly though, this whole piece, this entire thing, you can see from here all the way to here, this is actually one piece. So the vinyl wrap from Avery Dennison is pretty good. And sorry, the dog is walking around. So Charles, sit. Good. We got Jeff back there. So right now what Jeff's doing is, I'm assuming you're putting the car back together?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go check that out in a second. And then we did inlay underneath here, and inlay under here. The rest of the car is one piece. And what we did was we had a slit and then laid it over here. So you can kind of see the seam right there. And I know 100% if this is out in the sun, it'd be way more obvious. And since this is an M4, it's already pretty low to the ground. I think for the most part, you won't know any of these seams are there unless someone points it out or you're just trying to find imperfections. The side skirts are over here. These turned out really, really well. Honestly, I think they basically turned out perfect side skirts. This piece is for the rear bumper that still needs to be done. Jeff's gonna tackle that alone because I'm actually leaving for Chicago in like the next probably 20 minutes or so. So I just want to give you guys a quick update on how everything is. I'm gonna check on Jeff right now. It's looking like an M4. Yeah, that actually looks great. Well, I say that looks pretty damn good. Obviously, we just need to put in all the grill pieces and everything. Well, I mean, you need to put in all the grill pieces and everything. But, yeah, I mean, well, what this looked like a few days ago?
Significantly better. Is it perfect? No, but...
Yeah, honestly, the only thing that's not really perfect is, like, the inlays and stuff. But, like, out of this whole car...
You can't even see any of it.
Well,
like, anything that's not perfect.
Yeah.
So it's like...
So, like, you have to, like, know exactly where they are.
Be looking, like, look underneath. Like, literally go upside down.
There it is.
Grab it, lift it,
Yeah.
and then look up.
Oh, nice. You put the mirrors on? Oh, and the door handles. Nice. Yeah, man. I think they'll be happy.
68 to your left.
You fold one corner towards the other, and I'll hold this. Okay, sit. Good boy. Paw? Give me a paw? Okay, now we can go inside. Let's go. Sit. Good. Stay. Okay, inside. Go place. Good boy. Down. Good. Stay.